Hi everybody, it's still Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everybody. But I'm usually always cooking something savory or dinnery or lunchy. Never make anything sweetie. So today I'm gonna make something sweet. Okay, so I have my flour, I have some butter, I have one egg, I have some baking powder, I have a little vinegar, I have some really cold iced water, some guava. I'm gonna make a guava and cheese, little pastries in the oven. So the first thing I want to do is take my flour, put it into a bowl, because we're gonna have to refrigerate that. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna grab one flour. Okay, so this is 1 cup of flour, and I'm gonna sift it because I don't want any lumps. So let's get 1 cup of flour. And this is what I mean. See those little tiny little granules on the bottom? They'll make your dough into little balls. So that's 1 cup of flour, and I'm gonna put another cup. Okay, that's 2 cups of flour. Let me tap that in. Okay, that's it. 2 cups of flour. Now I'm going to take this away. Okay, that's done already. Okay, so I have my 2 cups of flour, and what I want to do is I'm going to add some butter to it. I'm going to wash my hands again. Even though I washed them, I just want to wash them again because I was handling things. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to use a paper towel because if I use a hand cloth, I'm going to get little fuzz balls everywhere. And I don't want any fuzz balls. Okay, so here we go. We have a dough here. And I'm going to add half a stick of butter to that. About half a stick. I think half a stick should do. Okay, let me mix it and see what that looks like. Now you can do this with your hands. Preferably it'd be with your hands. But my hands are wet. I'm just waiting for them to dry up a little. I think I'm going to need more butter, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just mix this in with the butter. You want to get your butter all incorporated in there. Mix it up really good. I have soft butter here, so it smashes really good. Which one? Just want to grab them and just smash them into your fingers like that. And make sure all that butter gets incorporated or mixed up together, whichever word you want to use. Let's just get it done. And you'll know when it starts looking a little bit like sandy, you know, like wet sand. It looks like that, where you could just squish it. Okay, so that's what we want. We want it to look like wet sand. I'm just making sure that none of my butter is still hard in there. I'm making it all mixed up. Okay, so this is pretty good, guys. So far, that's enough butter. I used about a stick, half a stick, or maybe half a stick and a little slice, maybe. Let's see if we say it. It'll be like 4 tablespoons of butter. How's that? 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, butter's everything in this dish because it's a pastry dish. Okay, so there we go. It's looking good. It looks like wet sand to me. I don't want to keep mixing it. The more you mix, it's going to dissolve your butter. So let's not mix anymore. Okay, so with my dusty hands, I'm going to add 1 little teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm also going to add some salt. Not a lot. I would say about a teaspoon, but I can't measure a teaspoon with this. So there you go. A teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to mix this all up. Okay, that's good, just like that. Now, I always add a little bit of vinegar. I don't know why. It was just when they taught me the recipe, they added a little spoon of vinegar to that. So I'm just gonna do what the recipe calls for, and I'm gonna put it right now in my eggs. And like I said, just a little teaspoon. So I have a teaspoon to measure. There you go, 1 teaspoon. Put the rest back because this cap is like 2 teaspoons. Okay, now you know. All right, so let's mix this up again. You could use your fingers because it's kind of wet, and you just want it to stick with that egg mixture really nice, and see how soft it is, or you know, how more it sticks, the stickier it gets. So then we know how much water to add. You don't want to add too much water to this recipe. Okay, so there we go. And I'm gonna need 1 tablespoon of oil, okay? Because oil is for moisture and butter is more for taste, okay? Moisture. So we're gonna need a little moisture, even though we have our cold water there. We're still gonna need a little teaspoon of oil. So now this is good, guys. You don't have to go in with your hands no more if you don't want to, but let me get my little teaspoon of oil. You could use any oil you like. I'm gonna use a little bit of, oops, that's 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons, okay. 3 little teaspoons of oil. Okay, so that's it. 3 teaspoons of oil, and let me just get this mixed up in there a little bit. Make sure that oil combines well. Okay, mix it up one more time. Just like this, guys. Now it's looking like more wet sand. You could see it. All those well, that's getting really incorporated. You can actually like mold it if you wanted to now, but we're not going to do that. We're going to add some water right to the middle. Okay, like if you were making a biscuit or something. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. This is 1 cup, which I'm not going to use all of it. Like I said, I just want to add the water and mix it in a little. And we want a soft dough. A nice soft dough, okay? Bouncy and soft. So let's just mix this in. It's getting good. Nice and combined here. I could feel it already. It's really coming together. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Okay. A little bit more. Remember, this was 1 cup exactly, but I've only added like half a cup so far. Like I said, you don't want it too wet. It's supposed to be pastry dough. So look, it's already coming together really nicely. Once you see that you can form a ball with it, you're good. Okay, once you get that little ball action going, you're doing good. And I'm already getting that kind of like that ball action. Don't want to mix it in too much. I want some of that butter to stay in there nice and cool and not melt it. That's why you use cold water. Okay, so this is looking really nice. But it still needs just maybe a few more teaspoons, and I'm just going to open up the dough and put, so this was 1 cup, and I still have, where's the cup? Okay, this is a cup, so I've only used 8 ounces of it, 4 ounces, all right? I think 4 ounces is perfect. Let's see. Yeah, this is good just like this. Now I'm just going to work it in. So I just use half a cup of water. Okay, you want a nice sticky dough. Like I said, not too sticky because it's a pastry, but you want it to be nice and incorporated there. So this right here, this little sticky consistency is fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a little bag and I'm going to put it in the fridge. Let me wash my hands. Wash my hands. Now I'm going to grab my dough and I'm just going to put it in this little cover bag that I have. This is like to usually cover the bowl, but I don't want to cover the bowl. I'm going to take this little mass and I'm just going to wrap it up. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Okay, and then you can take it out and then we can make some pastries. So just like this, I'm just flattening it so it could get colder faster. But this is what it looks like, my little dough. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back, and it's time to get my dough out. So let me go get the dough. Okay, here it is. It's nice and soft. I have a little bit of flour here that I'm gonna use, and a little bit of powdered sugar so I could dust it up on top. And I'm gonna be cutting it with this little spatula thingy, and I'm gonna be rolling it with this metal thingy. I have a brush here, and I have one egg that I beat, and I'm gonna brush some egg wash over it. Okay, so let's get started. Make sure my rolling pin is clean. Okay. I have some baggies here that I put to the side. They contain these little square plastic pieces, like if you wanted to divide the dough. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but first I'm going to add a little bit of flour. Just a little bit. And the fuzz balls. Okay, so I'm going to take some flour and I'm just going to put it right there. Let's open this up. It's sticky. You could see it has a sticky texture to it. I might have added just a little tad too much water, but let's find out. I may be wrong. I think it's good, guys. All right, it's very nice. Just gonna roll it up into this dough here. There's my kitty. My little kitty's making background sounds. Okay, this is a nice dough right there. It's nice and stretchy. You can see it's kind of flaky also. That's a good sign. All right, so I'm gonna cut in half just so I can have room to flatten it down. So I'm just gonna twist it out like that. Okay, you can see, look, it has a very flaky texture. You know it's gonna be flaky. So let's roll it out. I can't put too much pressure on this. I don't know if it'll hold. I'm hoping that it'll hold. There we go. And what I want to do is like maybe make some little squares so that way I could stuff them. Make a nice little design on them to like overlap. But right now the whole part is rolling this out. Stretching it and rolling it. Put that back there. There we go. It's looking nice. It's stretching nicely. I want to get it as thin as I could possibly get it because I want this to be pastery, not real doughy. So there we go. Just smooth it all out. Just like that. Okay, it's looking nice. I don't know how many I'm going to get out of here, but I don't even know how I'm going to cut it yet. I'm still thinking, it's still creating in my mind what's going to be done here. Okay, so that looks about, I could still thin it out just a little bit more. Like I said, the thinner the better. You want your pastry nice and thin. There we go. Stretching it all out as best as I can. That looks like a nice stretch right there. Okay, it's going good. Got a little hole here, not a problem. Stretch that out. All right, I think that's about all I'm gonna get. Let's see how many pieces I can get. If I cut this out, and this is a nice piece right here. Don't think I'm gonna cut anything on this side. Okay, I'll cut it this way. Just like that. And I'll cut this one in half. Alright. So I got these two pieces. And this one, I think I will maybe just cut it into two. Okay, let's put that there. Let's grab this little pastry dough and inspect it for any particles Kidding. Alright, so this is my gel. Now I'm just going to stretch it out a little bit more. Like that. Okay, so I already have my my guajava already sliced up, and I opened up all the individual packs of cream cheese, and I was thinking if I wanted to just take a little bit of butter. I don't know if I want to. I'm just gonna add a little bit of butter to that, but yeah, I think it's a good idea. You know what? That's fine. Okay, so I added some butter to that. I'm gonna take my cream cheese and I'm gonna add it this way, like that. Okay, and then I want to take my slice of guava candy and I'm gonna put it right there. Now I want to take this piece and I want to cut it like this, like that. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this wash and I'm just gonna wet the tips a little bit just so I can get a better stick. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it like that, and then this one like that. You get the concept, right? Like that. Like that. And like that. That's cute. That's a nice little pastry. Has a nice little bottom on the side. So maybe they'll come out cuter. I'm not sure. But let's try just one more. And then I'm going to keep making them and then I'll put them in the oven, okay? Let's make one more. Just to see if we got the hang of it, okay? Let's see if I can get the hang of it. One more time. All right. There we go, right? So we got our pastry there. And it's a little thick on this side. Okay, that's good. It doesn't matter if it's not shaped any particular way because you saw what I'm doing with it. I'm just overlapping them. So let's get another cream cheese out and just do the same thing. Okay, and a little bit more and let's just squeeze. All right, so that's enough. And I'm gonna grab one of these little jellies right here and put it right on top. And then again, I'm gonna cut it like that. And maybe I'll cut it again, three times cut. 1, 2, and I guess there. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up right there. And I'm gonna bring that one over there. This one here, here, here. And I forgot the egg wash. But okay, let's just keep going with the flow. Look how nice. Okay, great. They're okay. I'm trying. Let's see, maybe they'll turn out better than they look, okay? So I'm gonna make a few of these more and I'll be back when they're done. Hi everybody, I'm back and I've already made 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's as many as I'm gonna make. Now, I'm just gonna use this fork and I'm gonna show you a different way that I decided on. Why don't I have my little... Okay, I decided on a different way on how I would twist them up. I'll show you now. I think it looks nice the way I decided to do it. And I decided to just take this piece and kind of like twist it in. And take this piece and twist it in. And I'll take this one again and I'll just twist it up there. And I'll do the same thing. Do a little twist. Came up with a cute design. So I said it probably would work that way. Okay, took it and twisted it in. And like that. So it gave it a kind of weird design. But it worked out. You could see the jelly and maybe when it cooks it can push right through. So I'm just going to twist these really quick. And then I'm going to put them in my pan. Just like so. See? I just twisted it up and it gave it those little corner pockets there, which looks really cute. And appetizing. Hopefully they'll look good. So I didn't put any butter on this, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of butter. Oh, I wanted to put it on my parchment paper. I didn't know how good it would work out in the foil, but I'll just get the parchment paper. I'll just put a piece of parchment paper there and I'll butter that. Am I supposed to butter it? I know. I don't know. That's what it says. At this point, I'm baffled. Okay. I've seen people cooking, spraying it, but I'm just going to put some butter. That's it. So, alright guys, I'm going to take my cute little wraps and I'm going to put them in. Let's see if we can put them in all sideways so they could fit all together. Maybe. I don't know. And I don't even know how far apart to put these little guys, but I know I'm just going to place them in there like that. It worked out pretty good. I have 2 more to go. Let's see if I can get it in. This one is small, so it should go right there, right there. And the last one, like I said, twist it up and around, twist it up and in. Got that little pocket there. I don't know why. I'm gonna turn it this way. I'm gonna take this down and put it that way. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Yes, I do. I'm doing it. I will do it. And there. That's it. That's the last one. They look like little mummies. So funny. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some of my egg and I'm just gonna run it across a little. Give it a little egg wash. Like that. Hopefully that'll be good. That's the way you do it. I need baking cooking classes, guys. I totally admit it. I need baking cooking classes, but you know what? Look, let's see. Let's see how this is gonna turn out before I talk too much. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven at 375 because I don't want them to burn. So I'm gonna put them at 375 and I'm gonna check, see what they look like in 15 minutes. Okay, 375, 15 minutes. I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back and I already shooed this little princess at least 3 times. I shoot her. She don't want to go, so let's just leave my little baby right there because she's not bothering nobody. And let's see what we got. Ooh, it's kind of hot. Miu, look at that. Look at those little pastries. They're so bubbling, guys. You see that bubble action going on? They're too hot. I'm not about to touch that right now, but I had a little bit of the leftover batter and I just had to do something with it. So I made 2 long ones. That's like 4 in 1, guys, but they did come out really good. And let me see if I can attempt to scoop one out. Neo, don't go near it. Look how nice they look, guys. See that? And it got a nice little coating on the bottom and it's nice and crispy. These little things came out amazing, right? But I'm not done with them yet. Let me take them out. Nice little delicious little pastries. They might not look appetizing, but trust me, they are delicious, guys. With the nice buttery crust that it has. A nice buttery crust. And if you remember, yeah, they're good. It's hot. Go beat it. Go on, beat it. Beat it. Go ahead, go down. Okay, she didn't want to. But the amount of sugar that's in the sweetness, the guajava, it is so sweet, guys. And that's the reason why I didn't put any sugar inside my pastry dough. I didn't put it because I know this is a very, very sweet pastry. Okay, so now that we have this done, there's one more thing that I want to do to this, and then it could be all finished. What I want to do is, where's my little duster? Okay. When I mean a duster, I just mean this little thing here. So I'm going to take some of this. Maybe I'll put it in a cup because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to put too much, okay? So let's get a little bit of sugar in here. This is powdered sugar. Just in case you wanted to know, it's powdered sugar. And let's get this in. Ooh, dusting it nice with some powdered sugar. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Who says I can't make pastries? Maybe not a cake. Maybe I'll master the cake one of these days. But for now, this is it. This is what it looks like. My nice guava and cheese pastries. And it's so hot in here. This oven is killing me. I'm going to shut it off. I hope you like my video. I hope you try this recipe because this dough is so flaky and delicious, guys. Buttery. So good. And when you get a bite of the guajava, it's going to be even better. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share the video to your friends, family, and I hope you try it. You're going to like it. You don't have to use the filling. You can use the dough for something else, but hope you all have a blessed day. Bye. Really good, guys. Really good. You don't get no light? Okay, that's good. Bye, guys.